What's going on, everyone? Thanks for checking out this Resident Evil 8 Village video. In this one, I'm going to be showing y'all what happens when we take this missing slab that we can find in the game back to where it belongs. This isn't something that we have to technically do in the main story. This is something that we could easily pass up during our first playthrough or second or whatever. You get it. This is something that we could pass up playing through. And by the way, this broken slab actually belongs in the Beneviento gravestone. And to top it off, something really interesting happens right before we go to place this missing slab back to where it belongs. So yeah, I thought this would be something that you guys would find interesting. This isn't something that you have to technically do in the game. This is a little secret the developers added in for us to discover. And in this video, I'm just going to be showing y'all what it's all about. So yeah, as you can see, Duke here is currently carrying this creepy doll. And when you approach him while he's carrying this, here's what he says over it.
Does this look familiar to you?
So yeah, the reason why he said that is because we just got done going through the Beneviento's house. Which, in case you don't know what that is, that's the doll boss fight that you play hide and seek with. Once you've been through that, you'll be able to officially do all of this. So yeah, let's go and get into this now. I'm going to be showing you exactly where the missing slab is located at that's needed to trigger this. I'm going to be using the ceremony site here as a starting reference. And I guess while I'm running here, by the way, if you do find this kind of content enjoyable, it would be greatly appreciated if you could take a little bit of your time and leave a like on the video. As always though, that is totally up to you. Just leaving a friendly reminder here in the beginning. But yeah, as you can see, I'm over here now at this crypt. And you'll notice that the gate is now opened. And within this crypt, we can find a broken slab in the ground. This crypt used to be locked. The only way you're going to be able to get inside this is once you've actually gotten through the dollhouse area. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick up this broken slab now, and let's just read the description to it real quick when we go to examine it. As you can see, it states, there's something written on this slab, but part of it is missing. So we pretty much get the first name here, that's part of this gravestone, and as you can see, the name's Claudia. So yeah, before I carry on and take this missing slab back to where it belongs, I'm going to go ahead and point out something that I think y'all might have missed, or at least I know we'll find interesting. As you can see, you can find Mother Miranda's daughter's grave right over here. If you go to examine this grave, it states Eva, June 1909 to August 1919. May you slumber for only a short while. That ending statement there though, may you only slumber for a short while? I mean, heck, just finding out that this is Eva's grave is insane. This is Mother Miranda's daughter's grave right here. Odd. I'd think it'd be in like some kind of huge crypt or something. Odd, but something pretty cool I thought I'd point out. I thought you guys might find that interesting. At least I know I did. Anyways, now let's go ahead and take this missing slab back to where it belongs. Like I mentioned before, something really interesting happens right before we go to actually put this slab back to this gravestone too. So get ready to check this out. It's freaking awesome. Right now I'm heading back to the ceremony site with Duke. So yeah, as you can see, I am now back here at the ceremony site, and what we're going to want to do is just head through these double doors right here and just take the route that I take. It's a pretty far trek back, but you'll know you're getting kind of close once you get it past the suspension bridge. But yeah, just continue taking the route that I'm taking, and eventually we're going to get to this vine tunnel system here. We're going to want to go through that and then head on the other end of this house. And there will be this path that you can take, because the main path is actually blocked off from this tree that has fallen over. But anyways, from this fallen over tree, if you trek back here, this is where something interesting is about to take place if you have the missing slab in your inventory. Check this out. Boom! Out of nowhere, this giant's like, not today. You're not finishing this gravestone. I don't know why he's so protective over this gravestone, but he is. Anyways, a pretty decent tactic to take out this guy. Whew. That was a close call. Just simply go back here up the stairs, and he doesn't go all the way back. So you can put some shots into them, do your thing. I know we don't have infinite ammo. I mean, you might actually. I take that back. You might be having infinite ammo if you have that unlocked or anything. But yeah, if you just head back toward this way, you're pretty safe. You can actually cheese them. Just head further back. And he, for some reason, doesn't come this far back. And then you can just put some shots into him from here. And yeah, just rinse and repeat that cycle. If you are having trouble against this guy, this is a nice tactic to use. Also, there will be... Oh, daggone it. He got a little hit on me. Also, you will find some other creatures that'll spawn here too, but nothing as tanky as this. They're just little distractions, basically. They'll come up out of the ground around this area. I believe they're zombies. They sure do seem like it. Alright, he's down for the count. And as you can see, if you take him out, you get a giant crystal axe. And speaking of zombies, yeah, thing just came out of nowhere, out of the ground. Okay. But yeah, that giant crystal axe is really valuable. You can sell that for a lot. I've actually covered that in a previous video. You can actually encounter this same giant creature in another area. It's pretty freaking awesome the developers decide to add in these little secret mini bosses that we can take on in the game. I hope they continue this kind of thing. I don't know, I really enjoy this kind of stuff. It makes replaying it more enjoyable, discovering this kind of stuff. But yeah, now let's go ahead and put this missing slab back to where it belongs on this creepy grave here. As you see, this is actually Claudia Beneviento's grave. And when we open it, we'll find a chalice that was owned from one of the founders of this place. So this treasure is very valuable. There were only 4 founders to this mysterious place that we're at. And this happens to be something that was owned from one of those founders. Also, when we go to pick this up, it states that Claudia was born on 1987 and passed away 1996. So she wasn't old whatsoever. She was only a 9-year-old child. That's super sad. I guess it makes sense now seeing all the dolls around on this gravestone though. Makes more sense. But yeah, before I wrap this up, let me go ahead and show you all how much this stuff is worth that we just got going there to return the slab.
Does this look familiar to you?
So first off, we took out that beast that seemed to be protecting Claudia's grave or something. And when we took it out, we got this giant crystal axe that we can sell for, as you can see, 30k. So 30k alone for just that one item. And for the chalice that we got, we can sell for 18k.
Ooh, where did you get your hands on such a thing?
So bam, an easy 48k just from those 2 items. There are other things also back in that vicinity that you can collect to sell to Duke as well. But yeah, hopefully you found this video enjoyable and it helped out in some kind of way. As always, thanks for taking the time, watching and listening. Until next time, peace.